Morning, dear students. Today we will revise Chapter 9, Germs and Diseases. We discussed about a few microbes which are useful to us and also about the harmful microbes. All of you know what microbes are. Tiny living things are called microbes, and these can only be seen through a microscope. We discussed in what ways microbes are useful to us. As you know, we have 5 main groups of microbes present on the earth: protozoa, fungi, bacteria, virus and algae. We discussed about some points in which microbes are useful to us. Fixing nitrogen. All of you know nitrogen is present in the atmosphere, but it cannot be directly used by plants and animals. The roots, the plants like peas and beans, they convert the atmospheric nitrogen into some useful form and they store in their roots. And from the roots, this nitrogen, this useful form of nitrogen, gets mixed into the soil, and from this soil the plants and animals are directly or indirectly benefited from the nitrogen. Microbes are also used for making medicines and vaccines. Penicillin is the first antibiotic which was developed from the fungus. Microbes also help in the process of digestion. Baking, they are also useful in the process of baking and also for making curd and cheese. The lactobacillus bacteria changes milk to curd. The last point that we discussed, how microbes are useful to us. They help in the decomposition. When plants and animals, they mix into the soil, the microbes present in the soil, they feed on these dead plants and animals and they form compost. And so these microbes are called decomposers. After this, we also discussed about how microbes are harmful to us. Microbes are present everywhere, and the harmful microbes, they are called germs. And these germs are present everywhere, in air, in the things surrounding us, on desks, on notebooks, everywhere. These germs are present, and they spread from one person to another person, and the diseases caused by germs from one person to another person are called communicable diseases. Germs spread diseases primarily through air, water, food or direct contact. How germs spread through contaminated food and water? When we eat contaminated food and water, we suffer from many diseases like dysentery, cholera, typhoid. So it is very important to maintain sanitation, cleanliness around us, in and around our houses. Germs also spread through air. When a sick person coughs or sneezes in the air, the virus from the cough or the sneeze get mixed into the air, and when the same air is inhaled by the healthy person also suffers from the same disease. Diseases like common cold, viral infections, tuberculosis spread through the air. Then we also read that germs also spread through contact with a sick person. If we shake hands with a sick person, or if we share the belongings of a sick person, the germs from the belongings of those sick person transfer into us, and we also into a healthy person, and the healthy person also suffers from diseases. Chicken pox, measles, ringworm are spread by touching a sick person or by using their belongings like handkerchiefs or towels. Germs also spread through insect bites. Malaria and dengue are spread by mosquitoes. They suck the blood of the sick person and they transfer, and when they bite a healthy person, they transfer the germs infected blood into the healthy person, and the healthy person also suffers from the same disease. Here on page number 81 you can see a table with a number of communicable diseases, how they are caused and what are the symptoms. Please go through this chart carefully. After this, we also read about how we can prevent communicable diseases. We read about several points. By keeping ourselves clean. How can we keep ourselves clean? By brushing our teeth twice every day, taking daily baths, wearing clean clothes every day, and by not sharing handkerchief or towels with a sick person, and by washing our hands frequently with soap and water. Then point number 2, we can prevent communicable diseases by keeping our home and surroundings. How can we keep our home and surroundings clean? By not letting water collect or settle in and around our houses. Also not letting the garbage throw in open areas where flies breed. Also, we must always disinfect bathrooms, toilets and kitchen drains regularly, and we must expose our belongings like mattresses, linen and clothes to sunlight regularly, since sunlight is a natural disinfectant. It destroys the germs of infections. And also by letting the fresh air and sunlight enter our houses. Then by using clean water and food also we can prevent communicable diseases. All of you read about the process called pasteurization. It is a process to kill germs. At first, any liquid is at first boiled, heated at a high temperature and then cooled down quickly. And in this process, many germs are killed. The milk is pasteurized in the same way. So, by adopting these methods, we can prevent communicable diseases. We can also prevent communicable diseases by getting vaccination. Diseases like diphtheria, influenza, typhoid, tetanus, polio, hepatitis, mumps and measles can be for these diseases we can have vaccination. All of you know now the vaccination for coronavirus is also available. So by adopting these methods we can prevent communicable diseases. Apart from communicable diseases, there are some other diseases also like allergy and also congenital disease. Congenital disease is a disease which is present in a child at the time of the birth. The child may suffer from this disease due to several reasons. It may occur to a child due to the unhealthy food habits or unhealthy lifestyle of parents and unhealthy food habit of mother. We also read about allergy. Allergy is a condition that makes people sick in particular situation. If a person may have eaten something or touched something or inhaled something, the person starts feeling uncomfortable in that situation. So this is called allergy. After this, there are two pages, page number 84 and 85, in which dengue, malaria, swine flu, typhoid, diarrhea and jaundice symptoms and preventions are mentioned. Please go through these two pages carefully because questions may come from these two also. Please go through this video once again and also go through all the previous videos that I sent you during this chapter and revise the chapter once again. Thank you and have a nice day.